Good morning everybody, it's the start of another working week. Start vlogging properly again hopefully, and I hope the quality of my vlogs are going to be a lot better now, because all day yesterday, well not all day, all yesterday evening I was messing about with the GoPro settings and the editing suite that I've got to try and get my vlogs a little bit better quality and to take the choppiness out of my road footage. If you look at my vlogs, that's one thing that's really annoying me. I'm now recording it not on PAL, I'm on the other one, NSTC or whatever it is, and I'm going 30 frames per second because that's the only thing that I can use within my editing suite that makes the cameras exactly the same settings. And also this camera wasn't on full HD, so I've now put it on full HD as well, so hopefully everything will be a little bit better. Yeah, so that's that little bit. Don't want to bore you with all the figures. We're off to London now. Like I say, it's just gone 5 o'clock, 15:15 we're leaving here. We're going into Mayfair to pick one car up and then we're going up to Birmingham. Hopefully do this in a day. It's going to be a long day. I don't know if it's going to be a long vlog. It may be a short vlog because I'm a bit worried if the files aren't right, I'll be wasting my time. But anyway, I'm not going to waffle. We're going to get on, get the day done. And it's been a really rough night weather-wise, but it has calmed down a bit now, which is good. Right, let's go. Alright, we're now at Heston Services eastbound on the M4 heading into London. I've had email. Thank you very much. I've had a mare of getting here. To get off the M25 at junction 15, which is quite a long junction, I'd say its total length is about a mile plus a little bit of a queue on the M25, so I suppose I've come 2 miles in 40 minutes, so we're running behind now. I've just stopped here. I'm going to do the paperwork for our collection in London. I'm going to nip in and use the Carsey and grab a quick Costa out of the Costa Express machine. So we're going to have 15 minutes and crack on in. It's not running too bad outside here, but it should only take us half an hour from here, but I expect you can double that and some. Right, time to go and sit in some more traffic. Hopefully it's not going to be as bad as what we've just experienced coming off the M25, but you never know. It is moving outside here, as you can see, but it goes down 2 lanes in a minute on the M4 here, and it very rarely sails through there. Come on, I'll wait while you set your sat nav up, mate. Come on, pay attention. Yeah, so it very rarely runs through here this time of day, but you know, we never know. We're due into Mayfair in 30 minutes, so we'll see how long that takes, shall we? I've got my coffee, so I feel a little bit better now. I've got a bit of coffee inside me. It's very depressing sitting in that lot. Yeah, 2 miles for about 45 minutes. Ridiculous. I think that's the worst I've ever sat in coming off that junction. Anyway, it's not a disaster. You know, we've had 20 minutes there. As long as we can get in here and out again before we need another break, we'll be alright. So we've done just under 2 hours driving so far, so we've got 2.5 hours, but as you can see now, we're coming to a grinding halt, and your guess is as good as mine. How long is this going to take? Yeah, it could take 3/4 an hour, hour and a half. It's just going to be slow all the way in from here, I expect. So anyway, it's 5 to 8. I'll give you an update in a minute. Well, that's taken us 15 minutes to do another 2 miles in that queue down to this bit here. This is 3 lanes into 2. It goes up onto the elevated M4. Still obviously heading eastbound into London. I don't know if you'll see much here because we've got just sun in our face. So I bet a lot of these clowns, yeah, they've got dirty windscreens and stuff and they can't see where they're going. I think this locally is called the Golden Mile. There's been a lot of redevelopment along here lately. A lot of posh buildings going up and what have you, spending a lot of money. You can, yeah, a lot of advertising, all them bright blooming LED signboards and things like that. And posh car dealerships. You've got Audi dealership. I think I've said before in my vlog, when that Audi dealership first went up, it just used to cause queues here. Right, it's queues here now, but it used to be even worse because it all used to stop and look in the showroom on the way by, so they'd never seen a car showroom before. But yeah, so we're doing 15 mile an hour now, so we lost another, say, 10 minutes. Our ETA now is 8:35. Right, we're just coming into Berkeley Square. That's taken us an hour from Heston Services. Extra half hour than it should have been. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drive round the square to see what available parking is, see where we can park, and if there's nothing the other side of the square, I'll be coming back to where you can see these motorbikes in front, because that's where I normally stop. I used to stop on the bus stop, but I got moved on a while ago, so it's best to go on them chevrons. I don't think I'll get outside the dealership because there's always cars there. You'd think there'd be a blooming single yellow line out there so we could park out there, wouldn't you, for unloading and all that. Seems to be a lot of parking around here today, but anyway, we'll go round and have a look. Place on the left there. In fact, I'll get in here, I think. That's cool. Get in here and I'll walk over to the dealer. Reverse up. I bet when I come back someone will be behind the ramps. So we'll park here and have a little look. It's on a single line, so we're not going to get clobbered with a parking ticket. Right. We got a car on, that was alright. John the chauffeur brought it round. He's a nice chap, he works in the showroom and that. But we can't get out yet because I'm parked here in front of his parking bays and there's a van parked up behind me, so I can't go. Those are there. I've got a van up behind me and I'm pinching a brake anyway, so that's done me a favour really. I don't know what's wrong with this bloke here. He's looking at me like I'm a film star. I'm only on a camera, mate. Anyway, I'm going to sit here for another 10 minutes and then we can get on up the road. Yeah, that interruption was a guy. He was worried I was going to back up. He's the driver that's delivering here opposite me. He said, there's one up behind you. I said, oh no, mate. So I've got that excuse that I can't get out if the traffic warden comes up. But I'm on a single yellow line, so I shouldn't be too bad. I'm not causing any obstruction. Yeah, so out of here now and work our way onto the A40, then up the M40 to Birmingham. And our day, hopefully, can only get better. Well, we finally escaped the clutches of London. Actually, it wasn't too bad coming out. It's taken us... After 700 yards, thank you, Jane. Right and go straight. It's taken... Yeah, alright. It's taken us 35 minutes from Berkeley Square to the M25, which is a lot easier than going in, obviously. You know, you've got all the crowds of idiots going in, so, you know, nobody's coming out. They're all in there, aren't they? So we're going to get on up the 40 now. We're just jumping on the M40, look. I was going to go into Beaconsfield Services, but I would be tempted to go into Greg's. And seeing as it's before 11 o'clock, I'll end up eating bacon roll and latte. We're still going to go into Greg's, but I'm going to wait till we get to Cherwell, because then it'll be past 11 o'clock. I won't be tempted to have a bacon sandwich, and I've got a card full of stamps, so I can have a free latte up there. You feel this wind? This is really getting up again now. I think it's going to be a bumpy old ride today. Right, let's get the hammer down and get to Cherwell. we're at Cherwell Valley Services on the M40. Cool, that was a bit windy coming out of 40. That storm's brewing again. What's her name? Imogen.
Now, follow the
Shut up, Jane, I'm talking.
Right.
Yeah, her name's Imogen, isn't it? I'll tell you what, young lady, you're passing a lot of serious wind, and that's crosswind and all. Cross? Bloody furious, but the feel of it. Oh, I had a job to keep it in a straight line coming on them open bits. You know, as you come down past, you know, the other side of Oxford and that. Whoa, that was a bit, little bit hairy. I'm glad I've got a car on to keep the wheels on the ground. And, you know, we're tipping this one up in Birmingham and we're reloading another one. So we'll have a bit of weight on coming back. But she's got some serious wind, that young lady. She ought to be ashamed of herself. Right, let's get in here, and we can I get in front of there? Yes, we can go in there. Look, on the end there, that'll do. Park in here out of the way, and we're going to go in and get our free Greg's coffee. Wrap up, I think, because it's going to be breezy going in there. Yeah, we've got another one of these. Look, so we've got our last stamp on there last Friday. I'll tell you, when I went in during the week. Yeah, when you'd like to focus, thank you. Yeah, when he went in the week, I said to the guy, because they got a date on them. I don't think they need to have dates, but he said, oh, I'll re-stamp the card for you. He gave me a new card and put all the stamps on it to make it, you know, so it lasts a bit longer. And blooming David, our new boy, he went in there and they let him keep his card. What's that all about? I've never had that. I've had a few extra stamps put on by nice young ladies in the past, but mustn't look a gift horse in the mouth. Right, I'm going to brave this weather now. Thing is, you got a long walk here. The lard arses don't like that because you got to walk a long way. You got to walk right in front of the building, right through the building, back the way you start. Why's that gone all light? That's better. Yeah, so the lard arses, they just do it out here on the tarmac, I think. So we're going to go and use the carsy, have a quick peel up, and then come back and get our Greg's, and we'll have half hour here, and then get ourselves out of Birmingham. Ah, that's better. And guess what I had in front of me? I had one of those can I gets in front of me. I'd love to say no you can't mate, let her get it for you, but I don't know. They just don't get it. Well, they can't get it because it's not their job. Anyway, I'm going to drink my coffee and I've got to fight this wind from this blooming Imogen woman. Ah, that was a nice little break. You see, she's still performing, this Imogen, look. She's still kicking off and letting off wind, loads of it. It looks a little bit brighter the way we're going though, so we'll see. It'll take us an hour from here. So with a bit of luck and a fair wind, no pun intended, we should be home tonight. So we only got to go out there, drop and swap, bring another one back. I shan't take it into the factory tonight because it's, you know, we've done in the morning. I think getting back to the yard's going to be enough. It's going to be a fair day's work. And yeah, so it ain't a bad day really. It's just that blooming London. That's the worst thing about this job. You know, you can't plan a schedule for London because you never know what you're going to be up against. You know, that 40 odd minutes trying to get off the M25, just doing 2 miles, it took me 40 minutes. Is an absolute joke. But anyway, we're out of it now. We're cracking on. We're playing around in this wind, fighting the crosswinds and all that. But things should be alright. We'll be okay. I love driving. We've done 4.5 hours driving so far. 5.5 up there. Yeah, I should just about get back. We'll see. We got a bit of an incident here. We got a bloody car spun round, look, right on the junction of the M42. Look at the state of that, look. I was about to blame the truck driver. Yeah, always the truck driver's fault. It's normally the car driver getting in the blind spot, getting in the way. I was only thinking earlier, you know, when I'm in my car, I always give a left-hand drive vehicle loads of room. If I'm on a motorway and I can, I'll put a lane between us. I'll go in the third lane to overtake one, or if that's not an option, I'll hang back until there's a gap and then boot it and get by him. Car drivers, if you're watching this, do not sit next to a left-hand drive vehicle for longer than you have to, because you could be in his blind spot, he may not see you, and then you get spun round and you think, oh, how did that happen? Because you're sitting in his blind spot. So just take that on board. That's Birmingham done. That was nice and easy. One off, one on. The rain stopped, so we got no rain. It's blowy as hell out there. But yeah, straight off and on. We've only been here about 10-15 minutes, so we're going to get back down at M40. Still fighting the wind. God, she's blowing that old wind out, you know. She's blowing us about, but lucky I've got one car on. And yeah, so that's it. Aiming to get back to base. I'm going to go back into Cherwell for a break on the way down, and then that should get us home. Cheers! Back on the latte. I'll tell you, I'm having a stroke of luck with finding money lately. I've just gone in Greggs and I've buckled. I spent £2.50. It's a deal, £2.50 on a latte and a cake. And then walking through the services, I found £3 coins on the floor. What's all that about? Money seems to just come to me. You know, I found that £20 up at Lim last week, and I found some more money, or I had a bit of luck in Lim last week where I ended up quite a bit better off. So I'm not doing too bad lately. Perhaps in a minute, or pretty soon, I'll win the lottery, and then I won't be doing this sitting here in Cherwell Valley drinking Greggs. Well, I might be, but I might be in my show truck or my McLaren or my Audi R8 or something like that, you know, in my own time, doing what I want to do. But anyway, you know, so this has cost me nothing basically. I've gained 50p, so I'm well happy. Yeah, so we've got 2 minutes to go and then we're going to crack on. Imogen's still blowing her thing. We're rocking and rolling here, so it's going to be a rocky old ride down that 34. What's going on over there? Bloody great queue there, look. Oh, they've got a muppet in a car in the outside lane, haven't they? What's going on here then? God, you think it's bad enough driving a truck in this wind? With Imogen and her blooming wind. Look at that car left there. Look at the bloody chaos it's causing. Oh, there's a ladder. There's a ladder in the road. That's what's happened. It's driven over a ladder. Obviously, it's come off of a van in this wind because it ain't been blooming secured. Look, typical. That poor bugger's on top of a ladder now. Imagine the damage that's going to cause. I thought it was too good to be true. Look, we had a good run down here. This is the queue for Winnell Lights, Winchester, on the A34 southbound. It's 4:10. I didn't expect to see this lot this time of day. Yeah, you get a little bit of wind and the idiots can't drive. You know, they just, I don't know what's up with them. So I don't know how long this will take. I suppose this will take about 15 minutes to get down to the lights. Well, we've been in this 15 minutes now. We've done about 2 or 3 miles. I can see some flashing lights up here. I expect there's been some performance. You know, or something going on. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's flooded up here, possibly because we've had so much rain. There's no blue lights. There's only the traffic wombles. And it looks like council. There's a load of yellow blooming high-vis jackets going on. But yeah, this is what's going on here. Look, what are they doing? I don't know. They're searching for something. Oh, perhaps it ain't a flood. Oh, all the barriers down, look. Oh, I'll see what it is. A tree's come down. Yeah, it's been a tree fall, look, so they're cutting it down. That's today done. As you can see, I'm back at the yard. It is now 6 o'clock, time to go home, and I'm going to end this vlog here because I'm going to get home and I'm going to try and edit it and get it on as quick as I can, and hopefully we'll see a difference in the quality of the footage. Let me know in the comments down below if you see any difference, if you like it, there's any difference, because this has got full HD now on this camera, and the other one's 30 frames per second, so we've got rid of the choppiness out of the road footage. Yeah, so I don't really know what I'm doing tomorrow, so whether I'll vlog or not, I don't know. If it's worth vlogging, I'll vlog it. If not, I won't. You know, because it's not worth just vlogging for the sake of it. You know, if I'm just sitting around the yard, it's a bit boring. So anyway, I'm going home now, see my lovely wife. Thanks for following today. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time. Please subscribe. Thumbs up. See you later.